Hello everyone, I am Tanmay Pathak and I am going to tell you the trick that how quickly we can write down the formula to solve the pair of linear equation of two variables by using the cross multiplication formula. Okay, and at the end of the video, okay, after ending of this video, I am sure that you will able to write down the cross multiplication formula to solve the pair of linear equation in two variables within 20 seconds confidently without any error. Okay, so what we are going to discuss in this video, first of all we will see the introduction and some general things about the pair of linear equation in two variables and the method that has been given in your NCERT textbook, and how quickly we can form this formula, how quickly we can write down this formula by which we are able to solve the given pair of linear equation in two variables by following some very easy steps. And if you are talking about the trick is also very interesting. It is going to be very interesting for all of you. So let us see what is the general thing about the pair of linear equation in two variables. First of all, why it is known as the pair of linear equation in two variables? Because pair means it contains at least two equations. Okay, that's why it's pairs of linear equation. Linear means the degree of the variable should to be 1. That's why it is known as the linear. Okay, and two variables, it means there must be existing of the two variables in the given of pair equations. Okay, so let us find out what are they, where is that two variables that we are talking about, and what are the other things other than these two variables. So without wasting our time, let us see what is the general form of pair of linear equation in two variables. So here it is, a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. This is the general form of pair of linear equation in two variables. And what are the meaning of a1, b1 and c1? That is, these all are just constants. What are they? These all are constants. And what is the meaning of the constants? The constants are nothing but it are just numbers. All the real numbers, all the numbers are known as the constants, because number having the fixed values, and other than the numbers, because suppose we have to elaborate, we have to differentiate between the constant and variables. That is very simple from now, that all the numbers are known as constants and other than the numbers all are the variables, as like the alphabets, okay, A, B, C, D and whatever is there, some special symbols as like star, has, at the rate, and all those things other than numbers are known as the variables. This is all about the constant and variables. And a1, b1, c1 and a2, b2, c2, these all are the constants. And if you are talking about the variable, they are searching for two variables, that is x and y. X and y, these are the two variables. And also it is very important to know that a1, a2, b1 and b2, these four values should not be equal to 0. Okay, a1, a2 and b1, b2 should not be equal to 0. And also we have seen many times, that is a1 square plus b1 square should not be equal to 0, or a2 square plus b2 square should not be equal to 0. The meaning of this is very simple, that is given here. Okay, it is indicating that the values of a1, a2 and b1, b2 should not be equal to 0. That is the simple meaning of that. So let us see that how more methods we have, how many more methods we have, as like some more algebraic methods also we have, as like substitution method we have, elimination methods we have, reducing method we have, but also here it is cross multiplication method. And this is the method in which some students want to get rid of this method and they don't want to see like this kind of the arrows here and there, so they don't want to get inside of this formula. Okay, so let us make it interesting. How we are going to make it interesting? Because first of all we are going to discuss that what is the meaning of this general meaning. Okay, what is the general meaning of that? Firstly we are going to hide the column of x and we are going to write down the constants, that is b1, b2 and c1, c2 in that order, b1, b2 and c1, c2. Okay, again we are going to hide the column of term containing y, that is will be c1, c2 and a1, a2. So c1, c2 already was there, we just have to increase the column of a1 and a2. And again if you are talking about 1, that is the constant number, so column of c, after hiding this, what we are left with us, that is A1, A2 and B1, B2, that is A1, A2 and B1, B2, that is the formation of the criteria that is given in our textbook. And how we are going to write down? The process of writing is very simple. We have to multiply with the help of these arrows, but the rule is very simple, that we have to multiply by top to bottom. Clear? What do we have to follow? Top to bottom. So let us follow it. It means B1C2 with the sign of negative sign, okay, minus sign here, and B2C1, okay, B2C1 equal to, there should be the symbol of equality here, and again for the term containing y, what we are going to write down, that is top to bottom, it means C1A2 and minus C2A1, again it is very simple, and equal to 1 upon A1B2 and A2B1. Okay, so this is the method that is given in our NCERT textbook, but how it is going to be interesting, how we can make it, how we can write down within few seconds, because suppose we have to write down the formula. So what do we have to do? We have to write down the given pair of linear equation in the general form. It means we have to rearrange the things in the given form. It means the first term should be containing x, second term should be containing y, and remaining with the constant term. So this is the first method that you strictly follow for solving the cross multiplication method. So okay, after arranging them, what we have to write down? X, y, and we are going to arrange this like that, B1, C2, and again we have to help with the arrows, and it will take time to just write down the formula. Okay, it is taking time, no, to write down to writing the proper formula. After writing the formula, we are going to solve the equation. So it is already very time taken. So how we can make it interesting? What to do? You just have to make a circle, okay, that is showing with, you know, 3 different arrows. It may be in anti-clockwise or it may be in clockwise direction as per your choice. Okay, so I have selected the 3 arrows in the anti-clockwise direction, and also keep that variables in the form of ABC here, but actually these all are the constant in the given of pair of linear equation 2 variables. So we are going to put the A, B, C in the order in which we have mentioned the arrows. Okay, it is anti-clockwise direction, so we are going to write down the alphabets A, B, C in that direction only. So A, B, C is here at the behalf of the direction of arrows. Clear? And after plotting this, it is very simple to write down the correct formula. It may be looking tough in one time, but in the same video I am going to tell in the last that how quickly you can form the formula. So what we have to do? We have to do like x upon, we have to hide a. Okay, we have to hide the term a. We don't have to see this. Okay, it is not required to see this platform. We just have to focus on this circle, and one by one we are going to hide the terms containing a, b and c. So after hiding this term a, so what we are left with us with the help of this arrow? Can you tell me that is BC or not? We just have to follow the arrow strictly. So after hiding a, we can see this arrow showing that is BC. Okay, so we are going to write down BC minus BC. Simple it is. Equal to y upon. So what is the next term that we have to hide according to the circle? That is b. After hiding the term b, what is showing with the help of the arrow again? That is CA. Let us write down CA minus CA, and equal to 1 upon, remember that is x, y and 1. So what is whose term is there after this b? I think the term of c is there. So after hiding the c, what you can imagine, what you can see here? So I think we can imagine clearly that is the arrow with the help of the arrow, that is AB. So let us write down AB and minus AB. Okay, and one number song should be there that will create the whole formula within some seconds. That is 1 2 2 1 finish, 1 2 2 1 again, 1 2 2 1. It is very simple, no? Let us follow it and write down these numbers in the bottom of the given ABC. Okay, so 1 2 2 1 finish, 1 2 2 1 again, that end of that 1 2 2 1, that is the end of the formation of the formula of cross multiplication method. So let us match this formula that we have found with the help of this trick and this formula that is given in our textbook. Is it exactly true or not? So this is x upon b1 c2 minus b2 c1. Yes, it is matching up to this is okay. Equal to is there y upon c1 a2. This is c1 a2 minus c2 a1. Yes, it is also okay, and equal to 1 upon a1 b2 minus a2 b1. It means our trick is successful to find out to form the correct formula for the cross multiplication method. Okay, now I am going to erase all the things. Again we are going to form the same formula and going to solve the question. Okay, so what to do? It's very simple, no? What we have to do? We just have to write down the given pair of linear equation two variables in the general form if you are going to solve the question. Okay, understood? So let us try one more time that how quickly we can form the formula. Okay, so what to do? We have just to draw a circle with any direction that you are preferring, that is A, B, C, and X upon hiding A. What is the term containing with us? B, C minus B, C equal to Y upon what we are going to hide B, and with the help of arrow we are going to follow C A minus C A, and equal to 1 upon, that is the term of C, and arrow is showing the direction of AB, so it will be AB minus AB. And what is the number sum that we have to sing? That is 1 2 2 1 complete, 1 2 2 1 again finish, 1 2 2 1. The formula is ready now and don't require to check again and again. So this is the formula, and we are going to solve the pair of given pair of linear equation two variables, that is 2x plus y and minus 5. Why I am doing this? Because as I told you, you have to rearrange the given pair of linear equation in the general form. So we have arranged that first term containing x, second term containing y, and the constant term c, and right hand side should be equal to 0. Rearrange the second as well, that is 3x plus 2y and minus 8, that is equal to 0. So now these two are in the general form, a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0, and a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. And also we can compare the value of a1, a2, b1, b2 and c1, c2. So let us find out the value of a1. It is also very simple, that is 2. Value of b1, that is 1, because there is not any number that is visible here, so we can take the coefficient of y as 1. So coefficient of y is the value of the b1, and value of c1, that is with the sign we have to take. Remember, always we don't have to left with any sign. So whatever the sign will be given, you have to take in that order. Okay, and the value of a2 with the help of, that is the coefficient of x, that is 3, and value of b2, that is the coefficient of y again, that is 2, and value of c2, that is the constant term without any variable, that is minus 8. So these are all the value of a1, a2, b1, b2 and c1, c2. Before starting the solution, check whether that is it possible to find out the solution or not. So for that there is a relation, you must have to know about that, that is if a1 by a2 and it is not equal to b1 by b2, that is indicating that the both lines will intersect. Okay, both the lines will intersect at a common point, and at the common point, okay, that is a common point. So number of common points is the number of solutions. It's very simple. So how many number of common points is there? That is 1. So it having a unique solution, it means one solution it will be there. Okay, so let us check that it is possible to find out the unique solution or not. So compare with the ratio, that is a1 by a2. What is that? That is 2 by 3, and the value of b1 by b2, that is 1 by 2. On comparing these two ratios, what we are getting here, that is 2 by 3, which is not equal to 1 by 2. Okay, and it is indicating towards this situation that both the lines, both the pair of equation, because this equation also known as, okay, this is also known as the equation of line as well. Okay, so equation of line first and equation of line second will both intersect at any common point, and if both the lines are intersecting at one common point, that is the unique solution. And this is the case that how we can find out without solving the given equations. So now we have a license to solve this equation, because it is indicating that after solving you will get some unique values, separate values of x and separate value of y. So let us start the solution, but we have to solve by using the cross multiplication method, remember. Okay, so already we have the formula, no? Okay, so let us write down the formula again, and let us see that what is the important points are there. So after checking this, let us apply the formula. What is that? X upon, that is b1 c2, that is b1 c2 on multiplying, that will be minus 8. And after putting the minus sign in the formula, we just have to make a bracket. Remember, it is again a very important point that I am sharing with all of you, that after putting this negative sign, just after make a bracket, which is very, very important. Now b2 c1, that is b2 c1. Okay, after multiplying minus 5 and 2, that is minus 10. Am I right? That is minus 10 inside the bracket, equal to y upon, let us y upon c1 a2. What is a c1 a2? 5 3s are 15, that is minus 15, and minus bracket again as per the rule, that is c2 a1, that is c2 a1. So minus 8 2s are 16, that is minus 16, and equal to 1 upon, what is that, a1 b2, a1 b2, that 2 2s are 4, minus and bracket, then a2 b1, that is 3 1s are 3. Let us more simplify it, x upon, that is minus 8, and when this negative will go inside the bracket, it will change the sign inside the bracket, that will be plus 8 10, equal to y upon, the same process also will take place, that is plus 16, and equal to 1 upon 4 minus 3, what is that? That is 1. How we can find the value of x and y while solving with the help of the pair of linear equation, two variables? So it's very simple. I am going to erase these values, because it is very easy to compare the values of a1 b1, a2 b2, and c1 c2. Okay, so what we have to do, we have to find the value of x. So for the value of x, what we have to compare? We have to compare the value of x with the constant term. Okay, so x upon, what is that, plus 10 and minus 8. This is plus 10 and minus 8 become plus 2, and we will compare with the constant term, that is 1 upon 1. By cross multiplication again we can find out the value of x as 2. So this is the value of x as 2, and if you want to find out the value of y, so for the value of y we are going to repeat the same process that we have done for the value of x. Okay, so for the value of y we are going to compare this y term containing y with the constant term. So let us see what is the simplest form of that, that is y upon plus 16 and minus 15 will become 1, and equal to 1 upon 1. Okay, so again by cross multiplication you will get y is equal to 1. So this is the unique solution. Why we are known, it is known as the unique solution, because we have a separate value of x and y, and no more values are possible other than these two. Okay, so it's all about the method of solving the pair of linear equation in two variables with the help of the cross multiplication. I hope you will definitely add something new in by using this video. And now what I told you, that now you are able to write down the given cross multiplication formula within 20 seconds. I am sure that if you once, one or two, twice or thrice, you will get practice, and you definitely find out the correct formula. What are the important points? So I am going to elaborate once again that while solving, you after putting the negative sign, you have to must make a bracket, and to find the value of x, we have to compare with the constant term. Again, to find the value of y, we have to compare with the constant term. So this is very simple. And now it is looking very easy and comfortable to write down the cross multiplication formula. Thanks for watching my video.